One of my favorite places to get design inspiration was actually clothing stores.
Right.
So you would go in there and they would have like their spring collection and they would have repainted, rethemed the store and like the tags. Whereas everyone else was going to the CSS inspiration website galleries for the most inspirational sites and copying from that. That's why all your sites look the same. But if you even walk into Banana Republic and like get inspiration from their fall collection on color schemes and bring that to a site, no one's going to think like, oh, it's ripped off of something else.
Learning from other businesses is you can do the reverse, right? Because you kind of just went take offline and learn from it to implement online. But for example, one of the ideas I had recently that someone should go take is think about how many companies like Google or Facebook or Amazon grew because they could A/B test the hell out of everything. They could track those tests and implement them quickly. And you think about how many things in the offline world you can't A/B test. One particular example is now that all the restaurants have QR codes for their menus, something we actually wrote about in The Hustle a while ago was this idea that this woman goes and redesigns different restaurants' menus so that the layout of the menu itself will result in the average customer spending more at that restaurant. She does it in a very manual way. She knows best practices similar to landing page best practices, and she just goes and designs it once, but she only has one go. She redesigns it and then it's implemented. Someone needs to integrate into these POS systems and actually create this A/B testing protocol for different restaurants where you have the same products. You don't need to change the actual menu items, but even just where things are in the menu and test that. That would be a really interesting business where again, you're doing the opposite where you're learning from online best practices and implementing them in a more offline setting.
You sit down at the restaurant and you scan the QR code and you're pulling up the menu on your phone. Who's to say that two people sitting at tables near each other have to see the same menu?